fractal share for the return against different fields?
Across the country,
Carl Magnuson?
kids are losing interest in traditional team sports.
I
In
love your new
2008, a
webpage
survey
you got
found
there.
about 45%
You did
of
some
kids
videos.
6 to 12 played organized sports on a regular basis, so almost half. A decade later, that number fell to just
You don't know who
38%.
Carl Magnuson is?
That's
Do you know who
according to the Aspen
Carl
Institute.
Sagan is?
And that's from 2018, before COVID even hit. New data shows the pandemic only making things worse. Let's bring in
Contact
Travis
sport.
Dorsch, founding director of Utah State University's Families and Sport Lab. He also ran that Aspen Institute
Collision
study.
sport.
Travis,
Yeah.
this
Number of
decline didn't happen
collisions
overnight.
were
What's going
out
on
of
here?
Talbot.
Well, I think we did
Basketball
see
player
that trend
Kobe,
line
take the
early in the
dive,
decade
soccer
of the
player,
teens.
get the
One
yellow
positive
flag.
we saw in the State of Play report from the Aspen
The W.
Institute in
We're
2019
looking
was
for
a
the
slight
W.
increase in the number of kids that were playing. And then, of course, we all remember what happened in March of that year. And COVID has really thrown a wrench in what would otherwise be an upward trajectory of youth playing sports.
To me, the
All brackets are
sort of
important.
what they're
You
doing
know,
instead
their
is the
loss
important part
brackets
here. If they're
are
saying
truth trees.
organized
and
sports
they're-
are become too much of a pain and too professionalized, so I'm just playing with my friends or I found other activities, okay, that could be a positive. If they're not doing anything of the sort, stuck inside by themselves, isolated on screens, not very encouraging.
Well, that's absolutely right, and it's hard to kind of ferret out where the kids are going. I think in some cases, sports are losing kids to other sport, and that's not really a net loss if you think about it
Nintendo
that way.
speedruns.
But in some cases, youth sports,
World
capital
records.
Y, capital S, we're losing kids to e-gaming, we're
You
losing
do
kids to
Doom
other
Slayer every
after-school
year, right?
activities, which
Yeah,
are great,
keep
but
coming
we of
out
course
here.
want our young people to stay physically active as well. So I think over the coming
Comes at
years, as we
cost.
do a diagnostic and a retrospective on COVID and its
Being a
impact on youth
superstar,
sports,
gold medal,
we're really going to have to ask ourselves
Nobel.
the questions. We being the
Sometimes
adults
you
in
wish
the
you didn't
room,
do so good
researchers,
on this
parents,
test.
coaches,
It's,
what are we doing right? What can we
the new
continue to
basketball
emphasize?
player
And what
with
maybe can we
last
improve
name
upon
Friedel.
as we try and get these kids back and get the next generation of kids into youth
Going
sports?
from
What's
it, we
working
could
and what's
teach
not
you
working?
every
Where
math
are
problem
the
from the
sports
X's and
retaining more
O's. What
kids
is
than
the
others?
sports board of any
Well, a lot is
variable
working,
game
but let's for a
theory?
moment focus on what's not. I think one thing we're not doing a
Geodesics,
great
which
job
are
of is we're
obviously,
not actually asking the
your,
kids what they want.
Hail
Youth
Mary,
sport has become
right?
a very
Your-
adult-driven
Maybe if
industry,
you
and a
get
youth
in
sport
there
industry
and
very
you
much on
played in that
purpose.
field, you pull something off.
Again, the coaches, the directors, the parents are very much treating it like, hey, we're putting all these resources
tough
into
sport,
it.
yeah.
What are we now going to get in return? What are our kids going to get in
Team
return?
sports
Whether that's
carry a
chance
little
to play
bit
in high
more
school,
momentum and
college
mass in the package,
scholarships, or
though.
a chance to
Like,
go play
I mean,
professionally.
22,
Everybody's kind of
okay.
looking for that ROI.
What do you got there?
Exactly,
Buckshot.
and that
I mean,
feels like it's
in a
part of the
group,
problem, and maybe in some way sports has to change
you
in order
know,
to make it better
the
for everybody.
proper
Travis, thanks for
game
joining us. We
theory
appreciate it.
is tailback sneak. You got some of the 300 IQ plays on the human limit here for that board, and whether the MLB rules say it's clear that after nobody noticed it between the pitch or the next play, you could do something that's somebody had 2 strikes and actually walked or something, but nobody noticed, or I don't remember what it was, but at any rate.